D-A-N-Y-O-L, Daniel J, that's my name. D-A-N-Y-O-L.
What's going on, you guys? You're watching JayeSpotTV right here on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave your comments down below because I always love reading what you guys have to say. As always, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Daniel J. And don't forget to go to onthejayspot.com, sign up to become a JayeScriber, and get all updates on vlogs, blogs, and radio entertainment news.
I see you walking by and I can't seem to decide exactly what I will say. Notice how you stroll, making me wanna know more, and I really want you to stay. Won't you just talk to me, baby? You know that you drive me crazy. I know what you're thinking, but girl, I'll explain. I might be a player, but with you there's no games. Allow me to be your man, and I'll give you all that I can, cause I'll be texting 4568.
What's going on, you guys? I am here to talk about a brand new show that I have just caught up on. I have not been watching it, but I have been hearing so many great things about it. Blood, Sweat, and Heels. I did not know about this show. I really hadn't heard anything about this show until some of my friends started asking me about it and if I was doing reviews on it. So I decided, okay, what the hell? I'm gonna catch up on the season. There's like 7 episodes, I think, that I needed to catch up on. So I caught up on it all. You have successful women in New York that are trying to do their thing. Cast members include video vixen Melissa Ford, author, I believe her name is Demetria Lucas. You have Daisy, I don't even know how to say her last name, whatever. She's a fashion consultant as well as a published author as well. And then you have this ex-model turned model agency owner, Micah. And then you have the prim and proper fabulous Bree. And then you have another blogger and journalist in fashion, and her name is Geneva. Now, I absolutely love the dynamic of these girls, but there has been so much in these 7 episodes that have been going on. First of all, let's just talk about the girls individually. We all know who Melissa Ford is, okay? If you don't know Melissa Ford, go back 10 years ago, look at any hip-hop video. The girl with the big booty that's half naked, that's her. She has now discovered at 36 that she no longer wants to be a video vixen and wants to try her hand at being a real estate broker. Well, needless to say, she sucks, but she's all talking about how she wants to change her image, how she wants to be a real businesswoman. It's time for her to grow up, because the worst thing that you can be is well-known, be a celebrity, and be broke. The fact that you have no money, the fact that you are so living outside of your means is crazy to me. And the fact that you go from video vixen to real estate, like, girl, have you ever taken a real estate class? Have you spoken to someone who has done where the hell did real estate come from? It was kind of like she had a hat full of jobs, full of quote unquote real jobs, and she pulled out, real estate. Okay, well, let's try that. And her boss, honey, I love her boss. Jen be getting that ass. She be like, look, you need to be on time. Being late is unacceptable. I need you to push harder. Don't think because you got a name that people are just gonna buy from you. All these people up in here that have been here longer than you, and they had to hustle just like I'm trying to get you to hustle to be where they are. So if you want to be there, boo, you gotta do the work. I love her. Then we got Daisy. Daisy is this fashion consultant and author. She has a book about something, no more buying off the rack or something like that. And Daisy is that girl that's always bubbly, and when you get down to it, you kind of question what the hell her upbringing was like. My thing with Daisy is she's too damn happy. She's too damn bubbly for me, and she got too much going on. She always talking about Jesus this and God that, and hallelujah, we need to pray, and you just trust God, and God is my boyfriend. Jesus is my lover. You know, I'm not having sex because I want to be in a relationship. Then you see her getting turned up everywhere she go, being a lush, knocking back alcoholic drinks. She, and all this talk about being in a relationship, baby, if you want to really be godly, how about you get in a marriage? How about you find you a man that's going to be a husband? How about you just not be in a relationship with a boyfriend just so that you can get some penis, okay? what's really going on? So and then this whole fashion thing, I really don't understand her fashion, because to me, she is so not fashionable. The most fashionable person to me on this show is Demetria, and we will get to her in a minute because she is my favorite. But what is Daisy doing? She got this wig, honey, that I don't know it looked like she dug it up from her mama's 1960s chest and decided, oh, this is cute, easy, I can brush it every day and wear it every day. We ain't never seen her real hair. It's just a horrible, hot mess. And she's not an ugly woman. She's not a cute woman because her mama looks like a horse is behind. Her daddy is nice looking, but she's not outside of makeup, she's not a cute girl. Let's just put it that way. And she has an okay figure. She has a very pear-shaped figure, got a lot of hips, got a lot of booty, which is fine, but she wears these things that make her look extra frumpy to me. So how the hell she's counseling, coaching, consulting anybody on fashion, I don't know. You need to hit up Leonka Lyons is who you need to hit up. Get her out there to help you with your style, boo-boo, okay? Go to loveleonka.com and find out what you need to do, because I can't. She then has this little assistant named Lauren, and Lauren, baby, I bet you are young and sweet as pie, and I am sure that you do a great job, but I have to say this because it is the honest to God truth. Daisy lied. She got into that interview with her assistant to interview this girl to be an assistant, and she said, oh, you're so beautiful. And I'm looking at this like, who in the hell? Well, if you're not going to tell the truth, if you ain't got nothing nice, shut your mouth, okay? Don't comment on stuff that ain't true. That girl looked like the Elephant Man's little sister. Do you hear me? Her face, she funny looking, she funny shaped, and she came in there with her bang. Her bang was sitting, but the rest of her hair was frizzing. And I said, who did your hair? And here Daisy go complimenting the girl on her hair, and I'm just like, oh my God, the blind leading the damn blind. I wouldn't trust you to organize my sock drawer, honey. Mika is her name. She used to be a model. She has an agency now where she coaches girls young girls on being models. She's in this relationship with a man named Terry, who is a Mitch all day long. Okay, now I know we talk about Peter in Atlanta Housewives. Terry is worse. Terry is the one that really gets involved in the women's thing, but he doesn't know how to articulate things, and he really gets on my nerves. Anyway, they've been together for a year. Micah is a damn alcoholic. Her father just died. They didn't have a really good relationship. She's all torn up about it. Everybody else don't understand why. They trying to get her to stop drinking. Melissa Ford and Daisy don't think she have a problem, but then again, every time she drink, they drinking and drunk as hell too. So, one alcoholic can't tell another alcoholic that they are alcoholic, right? She is with Terry. They've been together for a year, and the reason why they got together was because he apparently liked her. Apparently she was giving it up and it was good. And then she found out that he was in a relationship while with her for 20 years. Now, this is where I have to pull Micah's coattail, because she continues to say that he cheated on her. Boo, when you have a man that has been in a relationship for 20 years and you have been in a relationship for unto year, you did not get cheated on, you got cheated with. You are the other woman. I'm sure that he probably left her, or at least told you that he left her and made you feel like you was the only one. But honey, you are the mistress, okay? That's just how that goes. So I need you to stop talking like you were with him for 20 years and he cheated on you with some heifer down the street. No, he was with somebody else for a really, really, really long time. And he probably got tired of her and saw you, and you was giving it up out of both Draw's legs and said, oh, let me try this. There you go. I don't have much respect for Terry, because Terry seems like the type of man, even though he grounds Micah, he seems like a pushover. He seems like he's basically Alfred up in this piece, catering to everything that she needs. And she just is a wild child. I do believe that Micah is an alcoholic. Micah, you need to get over yourself. You are an alcoholic. You do have a problem with drinking. And Melissa, you need to hush up, because you're an alcoholic, because when you get drunk, you act a damn fool. And Daisy, girl, go get you a stylist. How about that? Geneva is the young buck of the crew. She's up and coming. She's a fashion blogger. She just got a position at Uptown, and she's doing really great things. I want to like Geneva, but I think my issue with Geneva is Geneva doesn't know when to shut the hell up. Geneva doesn't know when to bring it in. She's young, she's feisty, she's in her 20s, and she feels like when it's on my mind, it needs to come out of my mouth when I think it. And as much as she talks about being a lady and being a lady of class and not want to deal with the BS, there are certain situations in some of these episodes that I saw where she clearly needed to shut the hell up, and she just didn't. And because she didn't, she escalated the ongoings of the BS, of the bullshit. She basically called Micah an alcoholic, and Micah basically called her Wesley Snipes from Tu Wong Fu. I hollered because it's so true. When she said it, and then they put up the side-by-side photo of Wesley Snipes as Noxzema Jackson, and then they put up the photo of Geneva, I couldn't take it. I was dead for at least 10 minutes. Moving on, we have Bree. I like Bree. Bree is one of those people that is really hard to hate. She's very nice. She's very kind. She's very logical, very smart, very quick-witted. But she's privileged. You know, her family grew up in the Hamptons. She comes from what she says, her daddy has old money. And so she grew up very privileged, very sheltered in certain areas. And one of the things about Bree that a lot of the girls have an issue with is they don't feel like Bree understands where they come from. And to Bree, it's logic. If you come to my house and acting the damn fool, I don't care that your daddy died. You owe me an apology for coming and embarrassing my whole entire family in a neighborhood that we grew up in. Okay, I'm sorry that your daddy died, but that's no excuse for you acting a plum-ass fool up in my mama and daddy's house. And on a certain level, I agree. You know, whatever, even though losing a parent is very hard for people, it is not something to take lightly. It's just certain things that you can't put your actions and blame it on certain things that go on. It's just like when people, they do stuff while they're drunk and then they blame it on being drunk. My thing is, you were in control before you got drunk. You weren't acting a fool before you got drunk. So if you were going through some things, boo-boo, you probably shouldn't have been drinking, knowing that it was going to elevate whatever emotional state that you was in to cause you to act an ass. And that's kind of what happened between her and Micah. And Micah feels like Bree owes her an apology because, you know, her father just died and they had known, out of everybody in the class they have cast, they've known each other the longest. So she felt like Bree should have been in her corner and just excused her entire behavior based on the fact that her father was ill and had passed away. And Bree's like, no. I am sorry that he passed away. I really am. But boo, your actions, there was no reason for that. Bree is very nice. She definitely tries to be very cordial and logical and reasonable. But there are some things where there are some things that she says or that she does, and you kind of have to look at her and be like, well, she's privileged, so of course she would think and act and feel this particular way. But either way, I like Bree. Now we get to my favorite girl. Let's see, we talked about Melissa, we talked about Daisy, we talked about Micah's drunk ass, we talked about Geneva. Let's get down to my girl, Demetria Lucas. I love Demetria. I love Demetria for a plethora of reasons. Number one, I love her hair. Shout outs. All of my curly girlfriends, I promise you, they're loving you. And as a curly haired dude, as a dude that has natural curly hair, and I appreciate the naturalness of her beauty. She is a thick girl with natural hair, and she's awesome. Awesomely beautiful. She is the best dressed chick on this show. She is always sitting. That hair is always bomb. She always has on the right outfit for her stature and her weight. Shoes are always cute. Face is always beat. I'm like, sit. Do that. Give. Yes, Demetria Lucas. She is engaged to this guy named Greg. We got another Greg. But this Greg is cool. I like Greg. Greg is nice. Greg really knows how to balance Demetria's work and balance Demetria, because Demetria's all over the place, honey. She's writing blogs, she's writing books, she's a relationship expert, and she's just got all this stuff going on. And so she finds, you know, it hard to kind of incorporate her relationship. But Greg does a really good job at understanding what she does, understanding that she does, you know, have an entertainment type of job. And so I think their dynamic is absolutely wonderful. They have their problems, they have their issues, but they talk it out. Demetria is the type of girl where she's not finna get into all the ratchetness, honey. And when the drama went down at the Hamptons, she was out of that house. She was like, nope, gotta go. You ain't finna hurt me. You ain't finna put me in the hospital. I don't know what the hell you capable of doing, honey. I'm out. Peace. She likes to talk it out, but she knows how to throw shade. She knows how to give it to you real fake like. And her and Daisy apparently used to be friends, and now her and Daisy have fallen out. And she's throwing all kinds of shade to Daisy, and I am loving every minute of it because it's that intelligent type of shade. She'll see you at a bar and be like, oh, hi, how are you doing? So, I was talking to you. I'm like, yes, Demetria. But the real reason why I like Demetria is because she's just real. She's real about it. You know, she believes what she believes in. She knows why she believes it. And she stands on what she believes. For the most part, she's not done anything or said anything to me that has really been out of pocket. There was the event that Daisy had that she blogged about, and all the girls felt like she shouldn't have blogged. But I'm like, if you know what she does, you know that she's a blogger, you know that she blogs about her life, read the blog, be offended, have your moment, have a cocktail, and get over it. And I'm with her on that issue. Like, it's not that big a deal. I will say this though, Demetria caught me off guard when she told Daisy, when Daisy was like, Jesus is my boyfriend. And she said, you know what, Jesus is nice, but you can't F Jesus. If I had pearls, I got a scarf, I'm gonna clutch my scarf. I was like, Demetria, that is not what you say about the Lord. I'm hoping that as far as the dynamic and the drama, that it's enough in the competitive world of reality TV right now to sustain a second season. Because a part of me feels like probably won't have a second season. Anywho, you can catch me doing more reviews on this show, definitely, because I am in love. And until then, check out some of my other reviews, Atlanta Housewives, Scandal. I will also be doing some reviews on The Tomorrow People. I might pick up on Grimm. Definitely will be doing the originals, and I'm thinking about the Vampire Diaries, because I mean, you know, I just I can't with that. Make sure you go to onthejspot.com, sign up to become a JScriber. It is free $99. You just put in your first name, last name, email, click JScribe, and you're done. You will get weekly newsletters from me, giving you all updates on vlogs, blogs, things going on in entertainment news, things going on in social media, and just really cool things going on here in LA or in your city. If I find out about it, I generally will put it in the newsletter and send that out. So if you have an event or anything, a business that you want to promote with me, or you want to talk, you know, you want to be included in the newsletter, hit me up. You can hit me up at Daniel@onthejspot.com. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Daniel J. And as always, I will see you guys next video. Deuces.
D-A-N-Y-O-L, Daniel J. That's my name. D-A-N-Y-O-L, Daniel J. That's my name. Get it together, say